Black Friday, the body of a nation. Created by Red Cardinal Kitchen, Sonia. All genre writing. Stories across worlds, where science, spirit, and myth walk together. There comes a day each year when the nation's pulse quickens, not from fear or hunger, but from the sound of doors unlocking and lights flaring against the cold dawn. It is called Black Friday, and though its name carries the weight of ink and industry, its story is written in the same rhythm as the human heart. This reflection is for those who watch, who buy, who sell, and who pause long enough to wonder why. Once upon a ledger, there were two colors, red and black. Red meant loss, the bleeding of effort, the months of endurance. Black meant gain, the moment when the tide turned and survival became continuation. When the feast of gratitude ended, the world woke again to motion. What began as simple record-keeping became ritual, and the Friday after Thanksgiving became the day when nations measured their breath by the rise and fall of spending. The story. At 4 in the morning, headlights pierce the fog. Car doors close, shopping carts roll. Inside the brightened aisles, the body remembers its older instincts. The thrill of the hunt, the press of the crowd, the satisfaction of grasping something before it vanishes. The physiology of it. Dopamine fires, heartbeats lift, the brain narrows its focus. Each discounted sign sparks the same center that once kept us alive in the wild. We chase the feeling of gain, and call it saving. The psychology of it. Impulse buying is not ignorance, it's the ancient reflex to prepare for winter. We feel wise, accomplished, victorious, even when what we carry home may outlast our paychecks. It feels like security, and for a moment, it is. Across the counter, merchants, too, feel the shift. Their ledgers, once heavy with red, breathe out relief. Black Friday rescues small stores from closing, funds wages, keeps the lights burning through December's dark. It is not greed that drives them, but survival. For them, the ink that turns black is a candle lit, a promise of another year. And yet, the tables turn. While stores profit, many households step into the opposite rhythm. Credit cards swell, balances slip beneath the surface. The rush that began in triumph ends in quiet calculation. The same joy that filled the aisles now trails home as debt, slow, invisible, persistent. The system feeds itself on this exchange, one side healed, the other quietly hollowed. The wisdom within. Those who listen to the language of money know this law: you cannot borrow peace. Spend what is truly yours. Use cash, or a debit card bound to the balance of what you've earned. The hand that feels the weight of its payment will always spend with more reverence. If the account says no, let it be no, for freedom costs less than interest ever will. And when the rush subsides, the lights dim, streets empty, and the world exhales, gratitude, once overshadowed by motion, returns to its rightful place. Black Friday was never just about buying. It was the heartbeat of exchange, of giving and receiving, of cycles that remind us we are part of a living economy, one body of countless hearts. May this season remind both giver and receiver that every transaction carries breath. May stores thrive without exploitation, and may shoppers spend without sorrow. Let the ink of life remain balanced, red with compassion, black with integrity. When the final receipt fades and the last box is open, remember that no item can replace the quiet of enough. The truest abundance is the peace of living within your means, and the warmth of knowing that gratitude costs nothing. For our ongoing supporters, visitors, and newcomers, to all who wander through this reflection, thank you for being part of a world that still pauses to ask why. May your days of rest be full of meaning, and your seasons of giving be guided by light. Until we meet again, Red Cardinal Kitchen, Sonia. All genre writing. Stories across worlds, where science, spirit, and myth walk together.